Alright, I got the new faucet installed. Checked for leaks. Knock on wood, there wasn't any. Now I'm going to make a short video of how I'm going to scab on a piece of wood to reinstall the tub enclosure. I'll get that set up and get right back. Alright, I'm getting ready to close this in. So what I want to do is in this area right here, I want to put a brace behind that because I had to cut the drywall here. It beats taking this other part of that shower out, or otherwise I could have unscrewed it and took that piece out that I put in there. So I'm going to scab a piece on in here. Already got it cut. Now I'm going to turn it this way. That way I can put it in the middle and get both pieces on there. It's not really structurally made to go that way. It's got less strength, but there won't be any issue with that on the shower. But they're made to actually go this way, strength-wise. Now it's important that I'm going to use deck screws, but it's important that I drill a pilot hole, because if I don't, this soft pine, I put that screw in there, it's just going to crack it. So I got an 1/8 of an inch bit, and I'm going to pre-drill 4 holes in there prior to putting it up. So the wife decided we wanted to plug in there by the vanity. So I pulled a wire, went in the attic, hooked into a junction box, pulled a wire down. Now I'm going to come over here on the other side of the vanity, and right there will be the center between the vanity and the wall, and the center of the vanity itself. I put it on the right side because I figure most people are right-handed. If they're shaving, it won't be in the cord be in the way. I'll get that cut out, see what happens. All you home interior decorators probably know this, but I'm going to show you how I get that piece out of there. I took a box knife and cut down all the way through this piece here. Measured out, put the size of the box I wanted. Now, I cut all the way through the drywall, through the back tape paper, so that piece is just in there. But I got to chew it out or dig it out or something. So what I done was I took a wood screw, or a drywall screw, kind of flattened the end of it, which will make it hard to start it into the drywall. Now I'm going to just take a screwdriver and screw that screw in, and with that backing behind that should force that piece out of there. There it comes. You can see it lifting out. Now when I get it so far out, I'll just take the screw and pull right out. Now I'll take the saw and cut that out of there. See, now I got a 1/2 inch guide there. So I'm going to take the jigsaw and I'm going to put it right against that plaster board like this. And I'll just start it in at an angle, cut that down, come over to the other side, put it right against it, cut it down, and hopefully I can cut that block out of there. Got the plug in, got the wire pulled through. All I gotta do is put the receptacle in it now and be good to go. Alright, I got the other end drilled, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I got the 1/8 of an inch bit. I'm going to put it on here. On this side, I'm going to go down about 1.25 inches, about a 45 angle. And I'm going to drill clear through it. I'm going to start it in kind of straight so it'll start in here. Then put it on an angle. And I want the bit to come through the top of the piece of wood. Right there. Flip it over. This side I'm going to go a little bit lower on it. So I don't want it to come out the same place. And there it goes. Now that screw will go in there and not crack that piece of wood. Okay, here I got one of the screws started through. I want the tip of it just to come through. Now, I just noticed something that I'm going to have to change. I'll show you that here in a minute, but I'm going to start these screws in. I want this to come through, right through, just barely break it so I can put it in the spot. Okay. Now it's going to go in here, like so. It's going to fit behind that piece there for extra support. Then I'll put the other piece right on there. I'll screw that on, be right back. See, what I didn't think about when I drilled holes on both sides of 2-4 was, on the back side, I'm not going to be able to get to it. So I'm going to have to drill a hole up here at an angle, and down here at an angle, about in the middle of the 2x4 so, to scab it on, because I can't get behind it. I didn't think about that when I did the other ones. It's no big deal. I drill those holes and screw it on. Okay, I got her fastened down. One screw up here at the top. One in at the side, because I forgot I couldn't get to the back. And one at the bottom. Other than that, she's good to go. Alright, I got the piece scabbed on, got the plumbing checked, got the wiring in, got the box. Now I'm going to put the piece of drywall back on. Now up here in this top corner, I broke a piece, so I'm going to have to replace it with something. Or I might just leave it alone since the tower enclosure is going to cover it. But hopefully this piece will go right back on. Slide back under there. There it is. Worked out pretty good. Now I'll put some screws in it and get back with it. Alright, I got the other piece of drywall installed. Time to put the other third of the shower on it. Now, it's got these little tabs right here. All up and down the side here. And on the other part of the shower, it has them also. You can see them right here and here. And the tabs on this third slides in to those tabs. Then it drops down. There's also one down here. Also one down on the tub itself that it falls into. So all the other ones drop in, slide down, locks in place. Now when I put it on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bead of silicone. I'm going to clean that up after it's mounted. I'm going to put a bead of silicone all the way around, all the edges, just like I did up there. And I'm going to put the trim around that. I won't nail it. I'll secure the panel itself, but I won't nail it or screw it on. I'll just let the silicone hold the trim in place. Once that dries, that won't come off. It'll be sealed and stuck till you take a box knife or something and cut it loose. Okay, I got it put on. I haven't secured it yet. I gotta go get something small. Wood screws or dry wood screws or something. Everything seemed to line up. I'm going to get the faceplate now and see if it lines up. If it does, we should be good to go. One of the things I had to change was the piece that went in here to put this nozzle on it. The piece I had wasn't long enough for the old nozzle. I don't know if the shower sets back further or if the spout itself is longer, but I unsweat this end here, cut a new piece. Already sweat the one end onto it. The other end's just temporary, and we'll test it, see if it's long enough before I sweat both ends together. Because once I do, then it's permanent. This way I can just undo the one end, or I can cut the pipe off here and shorten it if I have to. So I'll see how that goes. Well, got the piece made. Got the spout put on. Checked for leaks. Didn't find any. That's what the trim is going to look like now in the shower. That'll hold the enclosure in place. I did fasten it down with a couple of real small screws. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Like my dad used to say, a job done well is a well done job. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.